I should have written out something to say because this is not super eloquent. Today I woke up with a new sense of commitment to the fast. If I'm being honest with myself, I had just kind of let myself slip. I wasn't focusing so much on prayers in the morning, and I just wasn't giving it my all. One thing I know about myself is that when I make one good choice, it becomes a lot easier to make good choices in other areas of my life. And the opposite is true as well. When I make one bad choice or one unhealthy choice, it's easier to let everything else around me slip. So I decided I was gonna wake up, I was gonna make breakfast, I was gonna sit on my couch and say prayers and really focus my energy on it. Sometimes I can pray and I feel like I'm just going through the motions, but today I really felt it. And it felt so good that I followed it up by listening to a podcast about meditation that I've been wanting to listen to for maybe years. My cousin first told me about this episode years ago, and I put it off for so long. Finally today I listened to this episode, and then I went right into meditating, which I don't know if I've ever meditated like this before. I've always struggled with meditation though. I don't know if it's because I have such a hard time focusing or what, but it's never felt meaningful to me. Today was different though, and I think it was because I tried a different type of meditation. I tried like an active visual form. I meditated on a specific question, whether or not I should continue making videos. I love making videos. It brings me such great joy. I'll never stop, but I'm putting a lot of effort into this area of my life right now, and the question was whether I should continue in that way or pull back a little bit, focus on other things in my life as well. Long story short, I did this visual meditation and I journaled about it afterwards, and the answer I came to in the end was yes, I should continue making videos, but only if they're a source of light and only if they're guided by my spiritual nature. Only if I am being creative in the truest sense of the word, and not if I'm just like making content, This form of meditation was kind of a game changer for me. There was one point where I opened the door into like a different world, a different realm, and immediately it was dark and cold and wet, and I did not want to go in. I hesitated for a while at the threshold of the door, but finally I did. And when I went in and I walked a few steps, I started looking around and I saw like glints in the distance, and then I started to realize, oh, this cave is covered in crystals and gems, and they were appearing as I was looking. And the feeling I got was like, I can add those gems and crystals to my life. Like, this life that we have is kind of barren and cold and wet, but we each have the opportunity to add the crystals and the gems to the atmosphere. And we better make sure that that's what we're doing. We are adding to the environment no matter what. We better make sure that we're adding something like a crystal, not another cold, wet stone. I should have written out something to say because this is not super eloquent. If anyone's interested in hearing more about this form of meditation, leave a comment, DM me on Instagram. I'm happy to talk more about it because it was amazing. It was only my first time, but I realized I need to be more of an active participant in not only this fast, but in my life. That I need to wake up every day and make the good choice that will make all the other good choices follow. Does that make sense? Maybe it only makes sense to me, but yeah, that was today. All right, I'll see you again tomorrow.